All right, we're at Six Flags Over Georgia. This is a members-only event. It's open 1 hour before the public. This is on a Monday. So this is the first chance we've had a chance to come and look at the Christmas decorations. They just started this past weekend. So this is also the first time we have done the members-only event. So let's go see what all they have for us. So they got Santa Claus here. Here we are. We're here with Santa.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Where are y'all from?
We're from Georgia. We're just about 25 miles north.
Oh my, y'all in the big mountains of Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all the way up in Marietta or something.
A little Canton, Woodstock.
Oh my, y'all are way north.
Yes, sir.
My goodness.
You're going to be there at my house, right?
I'll come to your house.
You better.
Only because of your mom. Because your mom saved your butt when you were about 7 years old.
You're exactly right about
Because
that.
Santa was bringing you nothing but, you know what, C-O-A-L.
Really?
Yeah. But
Well,
your
I'll
mom
have to
went
tell
to
her.
bat
Yeah.
for you.
Okay.
Remind her.
I'll tell her. I'll bring
There
her
you
up
go.
here and let her see you sometime. Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job while you're in town. Later on, it will conspire as we dream by the fire. The face in our brain, the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
Well, good evening and welcome to Holiday at the Park here at Six Flags Over Georgia. Six Flags Over Georgia. We're very thankful that each and every one of you has chosen to spend part of your holiday season here with us. And we hope to be able to get you into the Christmas spirit with so many great events and activities that we've got going on in our park. Because you know, when you're walking around the mall in the middle of the summer and you can hear the clock starting to tick down. That's right, it's counting down to that special night that each family looks forward to start the holiday season with the lighting of the tree. Oh my gosh, my golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Oh my gosh, my jingle, it's time for carols and Kris Kringle. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. The night of our dear Savior's birth, the world yourself a Looney Tunes Christmas, the Retro Christmas USA Holiday Special, and Because It's Christmas. Check your holiday department. Merry Christmas to all, and have a happy evening here at Holiday in the Park.
Here we are at Six Flags over Georgia, Holiday in the Park. They have turned the lights on now. And we're going to walk around the park, just kind of look at the lights. This is the promenade. And as you just saw, we had the lighting of the tree. They do that every night at 6 o'clock. So if you're here in the park and you want to see them light the tree and do their little show, again, that starts at 6 o'clock every night. Off of the promenade and go up the hill toward the Georgia Scorcher. This is where we run into the Peppermint Trail. Right here is where the entrance to the Log Jamboree is. They've actually blocked it off, turned it into a photo op.
Thank you, Boo. Oh, I've never rode that.
Now we're crossing under the railroad tracks. They're above us, right past the Georgia Scorcher, and they have taken this canopy and turned it into a really beautiful light show.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's Parson Brown. Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire.
All right, and as you come out of the light tunnel, you come into the USA section, and this is the Retro Christmas. Got another photo op here with Holiday in the Park with a little retro Christmas card action going on. They've really done a great job at recreating like the Christmas feeling of Christmas decorations from like 50s, 60s, maybe early 70s. Got the diner there.
You're doing that wrong. So he would automatically just hand her the lights, and then she put the lights on the tree. But then he didn't like that you could see all of the wires. So then he would come back in and wrap it really, really tight around the tree. This is how Mom got smart. So she went and actually got another set of lights and then come and put it. For we need a little Christmas right this very minute. Candles in the window, carols at the spinet. Yes, we need a little Christmas right this very minute. We need a little Christmas now. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Deck the halls with bells and holly, ba la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be shot, ba la 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 la. But as every December day I'd come home from school, run into the living room, pick up the TV guide, and search its pages to see what Christmas specials were coming on that night. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Ooh, what about Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
How about this one? Frosty the Snowman.
Ooh, I've got one.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
You know, like when the Grinch Stole Christmas?
All right, let's get some audience participation. Let's see, who can guess this one?
She got it turned around.
Ooh, hey. What about the He-Man Christmas Special?
The He-Man Christmas Special.
Honey, is that even a real thing?
Well, of course it's a real thing.
What?
All right, so let me tell you what happens. He-Man tries to foil Skeletor's plot to ruin Christmas, and then everything goes downhill. They start punching and kicking and fighting, and he says, Sorry.
This is supposed to be my solo. Yeah, those are all great, besides the He-Man Christmas special. I remember the time I'd get the most excited was when I'd come home from school and my mom would be cooking popcorn on the stove. And we'd all gather around the TV as a family and watch Bing Crosby in White Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know.
How can anyone hate this song?
I have no idea.
So here in front of the diner, they've created a Winter Wonderland snowscape with plastic snowmen, retro-looking fake artificial Christmas trees, and even looks like one of the snowmen may have been made with yellow snow. So over here next to Goliath, not a whole lot of decorations going on, but they do have one of their s'mores stations where you can make s'mores over an open fire.
Christina wasn't here and I didn't have the option of asking.
Another photo op with the big man himself. And as you exit out the USA section, that's where we enter the North Pole.
Hold on tight, big guy.
This section every year is pretty remarkable with the amount of lights that they put on. And if you get on the train over in Marthasville, and it will carry you all the way around, halfway around the park, over here to Santa Claus's cabin. When you get off the train, you have the option of going in and seeing Santa. They will take your picture with Santa, and actually he is a pretty good Santa. You probably saw the clip earlier where we kind of met him during the membership pre-opening. It really does give you a sense like there's snow on the ground, and It's really cold.
Probably not bad.
But actually tonight, it's not really cold tonight. So this is the North Pole Post Office. During the season, this is actually where Lost Parents is. That's where if you, your child gets lost or gets separated, this is where you'd come to try to find your child. Kids can come in here and write letters to Santa. How you doing?
Hi.
Just want to come in and see what you got going on.
We are the post office.
Are you now?
Kids come here to write letters to Santa, and then we put them in the bag, and Santa, when he gets off from over there, he come and pick them up.
Does he? So it's, you eliminate the middleman. It goes right to Santa.
Goes right to him. The elves come pick it up.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're not gonna write a letter?
I may come back.
I want to know if you can make the bell ring if you believe.
I can make the bell
I
ring.
believe and I can make the bell ring.
I don't hear it.
I do.
Okay. You believe?
I believe.
Have you already wrote your letter?
Yes.
All right.
Most people can't make the bell ring.
Really? Let's see. Can I make it ring?
You gotta touch the bag to make a ring.
I gotta do what?
Touch the bag.
Touch the bag. This bag? So if I touch the bag,
If you shake the bag, you gotta make this bell ring.
make the bell in your hand ring.
Because if you believe, it'll ring. But when I get a 5-year-old that believes,
I see it ring. I'm still touching it. And as you exit the North Pole, and the lights turn from a white to a green, this is Mistletoe Mansion. This is where the Monster Mansion is located. Now, a few years ago, they did an overlay to the Monster Mansion. Don't know if they've done that this year. And I'm not sure that we'll even be going in there tonight. We might a little later on. And this is the Georgia area, and they've really got this decorated with a lot of white and orange and a little green. The orange, I think, is actually peaches. This is the decorations for the Crystal Pistol. Got a nice big tree right there on the porch. This is where the Twisted Cyclone is, and the Twisted Cyclone has some decorations here this year. Right past the Twisted Cyclone, they've got 4 fire pits. These are not operating, but these will be for the s'mores. That's when the crowds are a little larger. They'll start those up. We're walking under the train trestle, going through another canopy of lights.
Christmas cowboy, wide open lane.
After you come out of the canopy of lights, you got the train depot, decorated all in green lights. Now this is where you'd board to head over to the North Pole. And that's where Santa is waiting to see you. Then over here on the knoll to the sky buckets, that's where they've got the nativity. And here's where we have the wise men, the nativity. And the Gospel's account of the birth of Jesus. So this is Carousel Hill. The carousel's right up there.
After everything. Yeah, I know.
The Hanson cars. They drive around Carousel Hill looking at the Christmas lights. So we're over here at the Metropolis Park, and I guess Lex Luthor has really put a kibosh on Christmas. Very, very few lights. Even the Hall of Justice is not decorated at all. Got a few of these lightsabers stuck in the ground out here. But other than that, this side of the park, they've got a s'mores station over here. But if you want to look to ride Superman, go on the Fight for Metropolis dark ride, this is where you come, because there's hardly anybody on this side of the park. They've removed the Batmobile, placed a Christmas tree here in the middle of Gotham City. So it does look like that maybe Bruce Wayne and Wayne Enterprises decided to do Gotham City up a little better than Metropolis this year. We're going to hop on the sky buckets and give you a view of the lights from the sky at Six Flags Over Georgia. Thank you.
Please keep in mind this will be a round trip, so
that does it for us from Six Flags Over Georgia Holiday in the Park. Hope you enjoyed the sights and sounds of the season. We'll be back again to take advantage of more of the members' benefits, and we'll let you know the results of those. But until next time, the park is closed.
Christmas bells.